Keeping customers happy is the easiest part of the buying cycle, isn't it? Not really. Good morning, everybody. Today, Ruby, who's eating plants, and myself are discussing how challenging it is for the easiest part of the buying journey, which is to keep your customers happy. They already bought from you. They know you. They like you. Keep them happy. How hard can that be? The answer is really hard. Way harder than it used to be. Way harder than most companies think it is right now. And so that's a problem to be solved by everybody. And so for us in this conversation with Ruby today, we're talking about how much time it takes to keep current customers happy, both from a repeat business perspective, how do we keep them coming back for more, and from a surprise and delight perspective, how do we make sure that they think, that we think, that they're the most important thing possible in our world. So account management, if we want to call it that, is a thing that a lot of companies do really well. There's a customer, there's a person, contact, an offer, a repeat buy, whatever, and we just gotta not make a mess of it at scale. So why is that so hard? A, because we get lazy. B, because customers have a lot coming at them every day, and we're just part of it. So are we top of mind? And C, do those two things line up for our teams to be motivated and activated to go out and do the best we can for our customers? If I talk to 100 companies, 100 of them would say, absolutely, that's exactly what we do. And I would say, are you sure? So, sometimes we keep clients because it's too hard to go somewhere else. And that's not because we're different or special or helpful. It's because it's too hard to go somewhere else. And status quo is status quo. Until that thing happens, price, offer, quality, time, customer service, whatever you want to call it, takes them in a different direction, and suddenly, oops, they're gone. So think about that. Think about that specifically, because how we want to go to market with our account management is how we're going to be successful. Having a customer in hand is way easier than trying to go out and get a new one. So again, if I talk to 100 companies will profess we do that amazing. Yeah, I'm not so sure. I have a feeling most companies are just fighting the status quo, and path of least resistance, and our customers as lazy as we are, and it kind of is what it is. So if you are using account management as a key lever of growth, which is how many oranges do we have and how much juice can we squeeze out of said oranges before we have to go find new ones, there's that. And then how do we make sure that our team is set up for success to make sure that that happens all the time? So conversations, customer service. What's your biggest differentiator? Customer service. Is it? Is it? If it is, it better be the best customer service that I will ever see in my life every time. Otherwise, 100% forgettable. 100%. I've already forgotten about our transaction. And if you have great customer service, that's not what you want. You want people to talk about the great customer service. So what are you willing to do? What steps are you willing to take to prove that you have the best customer service? My suggestion, that is not easy, 1. That is expensive, 2. And 3, if you can't deliver on that all the time, you don't have great customer service. You have good customer service. Susan is amazing, but that's not your differentiator. So Ruby and I will discuss further along this walk, but for today, keeping customers coming back for more is the unlock for most companies. They do not do it well, and they think that they do. So what metrics are you using? You want KPIs for new clients? You need KPIs for current clients? How do those things tie back to what we're doing from a success measurement perspective? And then how do we take that to the next level to say, okay, we got to squeeze some juice out of these oranges. How much, how deep, how often, And what does that mean? If we have the best customer service, show me. Prove it to me. Make that a metric. Whatever your NPS is, whatever. Use that to your fullest extent. So is account management the easiest part of the buying journey? Yes. Is it something that we'll spend not enough time on? Yes. So sit down with your team and think about that. If you want to deliver the best customer service, mean it. And if you have the best customer service, judge it. Because I'm going to suggest, maybe not. Anyway, Ruby says, retain your customers. Make sure that that's a piece of the puzzle that you always get right. Surprise them, delight them, give them something for nothing. Help them get to the end of the puzzle every time, all the time. All right, enough for today. Walking and talking with Ruby.